What if your favorite novel could secretly teach you how to write your own? Imagine having a roadmap built by the author that you admire the most. Well, today I'm going to show you how to use your favorite book as a blueprint to turn your idea into a working outline. Why is this important? Well, a lot of new writers get stuck right after the idea stage. They've got a paragraph, maybe even a great scene in mind, but they don't know what comes next. And that's where this method comes in. It takes the mystery out of story structure by showing you how your favorite author did it. So far in this series, we've taken a spark, we've turned it into a logline, and we've expanded that into a paragraph. Now let's shape that into a rough outline for your novel. So here's the process that I use. Step 1, pick your model. Choose a book you love in the same genre that you want to write. If you're writing fantasy, pick a fantasy novel. If you're writing romance, grab your favorite love story. This way you're studying the blueprint that already works for the kind of audience that you want to reach. Now in the second step, you have to learn to read like a writer, one chapter at a time. But this time, don't just read for entertainment. Pay attention to how the author builds the story. Think of yourself as a detective, looking for patterns. In the third step, find the chapter question. Every chapter usually answers a question. Let me give you an example. In the Hunger Games, the very first chapter answers, what does Katniss's everyday world look like before the games begin? And chapter 2 answers a different question. What happens when her sister's name is drawn? Each chapter moves the story forward by asking and then resolving a question. You can do the same thing as you read. Jot down, what question does this chapter raise? And how is it answered? Keep it simple. One sentence is enough. In the last step, you're going to build your roadmap. Take your one paragraph story summary and use it to answer the same kinds of questions. For example, if you're writing a mystery, your first chapter question might be, what strange event sets the detective on the case? Later chapters might ask, which suspect looks guilty now? Or what clue changes everything? And by the end, you'll have a chapter by chapter sketch, a rough outline of your story. Now, there's a caution, a quick, important note. Don't copy words or steal storylines. We're studying the structure, the invisible framework that makes the story work. Think of it like tracing the skeleton, not the skin. Writers often fall into two camps. Pantsers write by instinct. They've internalized this question and answer rhythm through experience. And plotters write it out in advance so they have a map. What you're creating here is that map. And the best part is it's flexible. As your story grows, you can adjust your outline. Nothing's set in stone. So if you're struggling to find the chapter question, ask yourself, what's different at the end of this chapter compared to the beginning? That usually reveals the question and its answer. Don't get lost in subplots at this stage. Focus on the main question each chapter tackles. If your book is long, you can start by just mapping the first 10 chapters. You'll see the pattern quickly. So here's your assignment for today. Pick your favorite book in your favorite genre. Write down the key question answered in each chapter. Take your one paragraph story summary and map it against those questions. And when you're done, you'll have the first rough outline of your novel. And that's huge because once you see your story stretched across chapters, it stops being an idea. It starts becoming a book. Now in the next video, we'll refine this outline into something even closer to a first draft. And that's when your story really starts to take shape. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what book are you going to use as your model? Happy writing.